Greetings and welcome back, gentles and ladiesmen, to another fantastic episode of EXO Plays Super Mario 64 DS. We're going to kick things off with the secret area, which is something you'll probably want to play as Mario anyway, so it's probably good that we are playing as him. There are 8 red coins around this area. Definitely go ahead and open this cannon first. It'll make things a little easier for you. Yeah, oh no, I guess that's the shut up! That's the red bomb that tells you where all the red coins are, not the one that actually opens the cannons, because for some reason the cannons can't just be opened to begin with. I don't understand it. It's like, do we really need to have this little... It's not challenging or anything, you just go find the guy and talk to him. It's just like another thing you have to do every time you play the game, so it's... I don't know, I just wish it was just like that to begin with. Alright, so as you can see, there's also a Wario cap there. That will come in handy for the second star. Now, whatever you do, don't fall. Because if you fall, you have to climb all the way back up to the attic to try again. It'll drop you off of the castle moat, and then you have to, like, you know. And of course, we're using the wing cap, which I don't like. It didn't seem to be too controversial for people, but I'm just saying, it's... I don't know why people thought that was... I don't know if people hate this or like this or whatever. You can see that there's a black brick in Minecraft, so we'll have to go get that later with Wario, and there's a second star in there, so... The challenge then becomes aiming at the tree so you can go grab it, but we'll talk more about that in a second. Let's launch ourselves way up high to the sky. Going to the sky, little Einsteins. Oh, climb aboard, get ready to explore. I don't remember the whole theme song because the show was behind my time. However you say that. So, as you can see, there's a platform up here with 2 red coins on it. Make sure you get those. And then there's another red coin on the pole sticking out of the platform on the bottom there. So, I think what I'll do is I'll fly over here. Looks like I need 2 more left, so there's one on the poles and then there's another one like right below it, so there we go. All I have to do is just fly over and grab it. So this one's pretty not that challenging. Well, I mean, it depends on how good you are with the wing cap. I'm good enough at it to play this, but it's just like if you're still not used to how this plays, you might have some issues, so yeah. And like Nigel Powers once said, if you have an issue, here's a tissue! That's my best Mike Myers laugh. So already up to 136, let's go grab the other one real quick. And you might be saying, Michael or EXO, why are you playing this star instead of going to Rainbow Ride? And, you know, it's not like I'm trying to delay the inevitable or anything like that, and no. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead to that island. This star is a little easier with the map, I must say. Because in the original version, you just kind of have to, like, fly around until you find stuff, but because there's a map, it makes it a little easier. Alright, so obviously, Wario cannot fly, for some reason. So we're gonna just shoot ourselves at that tree over there, so let's go ahead and fucking aim at it. And of course, you have to lead your shots significantly, because the cannon never goes where it's pointing. That's one thing I really like about the cannon in the Galaxy games, is that it goes exactly where you shoot it. Because of how the gravity works in that game, so that's always great. Okay, so we have finished that little side area. And it should be like one of the last secret stars in the game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all 3 of the Toad ones, and the aquarium, and all the boss levels except for Bowser. There are 2 of them in the Bowser level. Alright, so here's Rainbow Ride. This level is cockadoodoo shit. It is one of the worst level. It is... It's like, I don't know if I hate this or TikTok clock more, honestly. This level's a lot easier with Luigi. Definitely play this with him if you can. I'm just too lazy to go down to back to the first floor and change to him. So that's why we're doing this. 100 coins in this level is an absolute bitch and a half because it's so easy to fall in the pit and die. It's like Super Mario 64 does not work well with bottomless pits. You know, like the fun of this game, in my opinion, is just running around and exploring and trying to get the best time. The fun does not lie in just regular precision platforming 2D Mario type gameplay. But it's like at the same time, the game's got to get harder somehow, so we gotta do it in some way. And the good news about this level is because the way that it's laid out is fairly geometric, if that makes sense. It's like laid out in kind of almost a grid pattern. Not a lot of big, like everything right here is kind of laid out like a side scroller almost. So that means that the way it actually works really well with the D-pad, unlike TikTok Clock, where it's like locked at a weird angle that doesn't work well without, you know, the extra movement of an analog stick. And of course, you can let go of the run button for better control. So I don't feel like the D-pad controls hampered this particular level as much as they did TikTok Clock. And because the camera, you know, like the actual stage is so open, like the camera can't get stuck on anything like TikTok Clock. Remember a little trick we learned, or I shared last part, about holding the jump button and then pressing the kick button, or to always reliably do a kick instead of a belly flop to extend your jump. Alright, so we got everything we can get over here. And by the way, I highly recommend, you know, jumping towards that pole at the end of the stage. I can't fucking aim the fucking camera at the... Alright, whatever, let's try this. Yeah, so as you can see, you start in that little yellow platform over there, so if you can time a long jump over to this pole, you can skip that beginning section, which I recommend because that beginning section is AIDS and takes too long. But there are a whole bunch of coins over there, so I have to play it eventually, especially since I guess I'm getting the 100 coin star first thing, because we're going up to the cruiser on the rainbow, which is like the topmost part of the stage that takes the longest to get to, so we might as well. So as you can see, these carpets look really good for DS, but they also disappear if you don't stand on them for a long period of time. So here's Lakitu, or Lakitu, or Lakuta, as I used to call him back in the day. There's no A, so I don't know where we... Then I watched the Super Mario Bros. Super Show on DVD when I was a kid, and they called them... Then King Koopa goes,
Lakitu, with his really deep fucking Koopa voice.
Which I can do suspiciously well. Like, the actual Koopa voice is a little deeper.
I don't like you pesky plumbers.
Oh, and one good thing about playing as Mario in this level is that since he can wall jump, we can get the blue coins really easily, whereas I'd have to get a cap to do this if I was still playing as Luigi. So there's a whole bunch of fucking blue coins up here, which is gonna take you way far along on your quest to get 100. So make sure, definitely make sure that you get those, just like with TikTok Clock. Unlike that level, you don't really need to get those blue coins, but it sure makes your life a hell of a lot easier. So definitely do that if you can. I guess we'll pair this with the red coin star, because we're right next to it. Wow, we did that much easier than I was expecting. Usually I die a couple times before I can get 100 coins. Alright, so we get here, we'll go ahead and grab that. That's the 100 coin star done and over with. And now we can go ahead and grab that star down there. So it's like I said, like I've always said since the Game Mavericks days, a little practice play with you goes a long way. So yeah. Coins amassed in a maze. It's quite the name. Let's go ahead and go down the hole. Down that rabbit hole. Not to be confused with the rabbit hole from Spiral 3. I don't really have anything else to say about Reignited Trilogy. I'm actually been playing a lot of Insane Trilogy because I'm prepping for those reviews. Which is, you know, hasn't been that bad. Insane Trilogy's grown on me since they patched it. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys a little trick you can do at home. And you can actually get up to this area with Luigi as well, but it's much easier to do it. We're going to need Mario for this particular star anyway, so we might as well do it with him. You can see that there is a bomb here, so we'll go ahead and chat with him. He'll open the thingy, which we'll need for a star later. So here, I guess I am gonna need Luigi for this after all. Come here, you. Come here, you. Give me your cap. Alright, now we're playing as the best character in the game again, and we're gonna break this level like a Twix Kit Kat bar. You're not you when you're not Luigi, game. Have a Twix. I fucked that one up. So thankfully, once again, Luigi's broken backflip to the rescue. He can get up here too, but it's like if you're trying to get the blue coins, you're not going to be able to get up here fast enough. So it's like one case. Alright, there is wind, so be careful. Now if you stand right here, there is a hidden warp that'll take you up here, which makes this a lot easier. So if only I could find an enemy to transform me back into Mario. But I guess I can't. So I guess we'll just play the regular one. Or maybe I could try doing something else. Alright, can I see? Can I move the camera? Like the buttons are gone. Why can't I do that? Okay. Let's try going the other way. I haven't tried this trick before. That's all. So let's see. Now I can turn the fucking camera. Looks like I could probably do a back roll over there if I time it right. Yes, yes. No! Shit biscuits. Alright, I guess I'm going up the long way. So this level kind of has a similar issue, tick-tock clock. It's because, like, on one hand it's more open, which I appreciate. I think that works better for Mario 64's controls and whatnot. But this game's also, or this level's also very bottomless pit heavy and has the same problem of making you go through the same set pieces over and over again, when there's really no need for it. We're gonna be going up this route like 4 times, I'm not kidding. And it's like, why couldn't there be an owl in the stage? Why couldn't there be more warps? Why couldn't they have just separated out the paths more so they don't all converge at the same place? It's like, I don't know what they were thinking. It makes this level really annoying to play because it's, you know, it's like I've been saying from the beginning, you're sick of this criticism, but I have to keep beating this dead horse till it stops bleeding. And that's that there's no reason that grabbing a star should kick you out of a stage. Look at this. It takes forever to get up to this battleship here flying in the clouds. So there's 1 star on the deck, and then after we get the star on the deck, later on we're gonna have to come back to this area and do this exact same platforming section a second time. By the way, I fell off. Now I get to like go all the way back up, and it's just like, come on. Like, I've never felt like that part controlled well in any version of the game, and it's just like, why does it have to be this way? I guess I'll grab a different star, why not? As long as I'm playing as Luigi, I can cheese things a little bit. Might as well break this level a little bit, because I'm mad that they fucking knocked me off the ledge like that. So how do you like this game? I'm gonna fucking skip the entire platforming section and just do this. Just fucking fly over everything. How do you like that? That's what you get for being such an annoying stage that nobody likes to play in Rainbow Ride. You made me do it. You know they made me do it. So that's Swinging in the Breeze. And there's another one over there we might as well grab next. Oh no, this, I don't really like playing this level at all, honestly. It's like, you know, I was trying to actually be kind of clever and abuse the secrets to play this faster, but it ended up backfiring on me because there's no enemy to get rid of my cap. And Mario can't just take the hat off. He has to have someone touch him. You know what I mean? It's just, why has it gotta be that way? Why can't it just, I don't know, like press R and Y maybe? Because it's like this little B-box thing right here isn't very useful. It might as well be a button combo you can use to get rid of the hat. Anyways, let's go up over here. We're gonna need Mario for this particular star only. And after that, I think I might just switch to Luigi, because that's just what I feel like. But then again, if I keep Mario, I can go straight to Bowser after this. But then again, I'm also thinking about cutting off a session after this, so it's, not sure what I'm gonna do. But isn't this riveting? Just sitting on a fucking platform and waiting? Isn't that fun? It's especially fun when the game makes you do it like 5 times. Because that was a great idea. Nintendo EAD. Alright. What does the E stand for? Entertainment? Nintendo Entertainment and Development? Like, I know that Metroid was developed by Nintendo R&D 4 or something like that. But most of the Mario games are developed in-house by Nintendo EAD something or other. Nintendo hardly develops any of their own games anymore. Most of the time it's some, you know, contract developer doing work for them. You know, games take a long time to make. I understand that much. I'll do a thingy. Okay, so this is kind of tricky. And I don't know what the point of this star was exactly. I guess I prefer this over silver stars in this level. Ooh. Alright, so what you do is you hit that switch, and it takes too long to ride the platform up, so what you gotta do is you gotta grab this power flower and then mash the fuck out of the jump button so that you can get up this hole in time. It's like, why am I going that way? I'm pressing the other direction on the on the pad. Shit, get up there. Shit. Ugh. It's been annoying. Thankfully I can ground pound out of it and just try again. And now be careful about this. I have had this happen multiple times where when the camera angle changed back after showing the star sphere, where I've run off the edge because I was running in a specific direction. So make sure you let Mario stop in place before you start trying to move again. Otherwise you might kill yourself, so yeah. Then you have to platform all the way back up here, and nobody wants to fucking do that, so. Why can't I get up this hole? Alright, go get the fucking star! Yeah, we gotta make that take 5 minutes, by the way. That was totally needed. Usually I have no problem with this star, but for some reason it's giving me a lot of shit tonight. Alright, let's go over and try that again. Try not to run off the edge and kill myself, you understand. Alright, mashing time. Isn't that lovely to listen to? That's what I've got to do to play this. Come on, why is he moving that way? Alright, got it. And of course, there's another fucking star right next to it. So why can't I just grab them both? Why do I have to play? Why do I have to sit around on that platform and wait some more? Why can't it just be you can just grab them both at once? I know I've been saying that for this entire playthrough, and I keep bringing up the same point over and over and hammering it in like a nail. But I only say it because it's true. Why does the game gotta be like that? I don't understand. What's the point? What is climbing up to the cruiser twice in a row, but slightly only the second time I blast out of a cannon? What does that add to the stage that wasn't there already? Of course, I was trying to take a shortcut, but I just ended up being longer than the normal way. That's the thing about sequence breaking, is that if it's not longer than the normal way, then there's no point. It's like there's a sequence break in Metroid Prime 1, where you can, like, there's like this part between the wrecked frigate and I think Town Overworld, where there's like this little gate that you need, I think, to open a morph ball spin switch to activate. What is it called? A boost ball slot. You use the boost ball in a little slot and it opens the thing. So what that basically means is you have to have already played through the whole of the wrecked ship to unlock that shortcut. But if you perform a specific set of bomb jumps, you can glitch through that gate and skip it. But in the time it takes for you to actually get the glitch to work, it would be faster just to play the wrecked frigate like normal, so there's no point. But it's like, I don't know, I guess, I don't know. I'm thinking specifically of King K's review. I guess he and I have a disagreement on this. When he reviewed Metroid Prime 1, which was a fine review, but he sort of criticized the Wii version for patching out the sequence breaks. And most of the sequence breaks in Metroid Prime are based on glitches. Like there's the scan dash glitch that you can use to get like the double jump early, which is useful, but in the time it takes for you to trigger the glitch, you might as well just play the stage like normal. So this one's kind of tricky. In fact, I think this star is called Tricky Triangles. But it's like, because the D-pad actually helps a lot with that one. It's a little bit easier, since you're locked to kind of a grid when you're going left and right. Whereas you might accidentally go at an angle if you're using an analog stick, so I know that one I never had trouble with. How about we'll do one more and then we'll stop for the part. And maybe we can... Maybe the next part can be a semi... Shit! I almost ran off the damn ledge and killed myself. Alright, let's go ahead and climb up. What can I get next? How about... You know, on second thought, I think I'm gonna cut this part off right here. And we'll finish off the rest of the stage in the next episode. So until then, I'm EXO, and I'll see you guys then.